Washington led by as many as 18, and the bench came in and outscored Washington by 10 points to get them back into this. But down the stretch, Tina Charles, Chicago had cut it to 2. That was a minute ago, and now Washington has extended it back out to a 6-point lead in a game really, I mean, they're trying to get into the playoffs. A huge game in New York on Thursday against Liberty.
Absolutely.
Or Friday, pardon me.
Yeah, I mean, can you remember that Washington was also in this position last year? 2020 in the bubble, scratching and clawing their way into the playoffs.
They needed to win their last 4, and they did just that last year. Quigley's been quiet in the second half, left that one short. Plaisance got knocked by Parker, no call. Until Vandersloot fouls Charles, and they give each other a friendly slap. Courtney Vandersloot leading the league in assists this year. Natasha Cloud, number 2. Cloud out assisting her today 8-6. Tina Charles goes to the free throw line. With a chance to hit 30. She's there. This is her 10th 30-point game of the season. And you see the bench, they be a little bit looser. It was a little nervous time, wasn't it, when they were only up by 2. So the WNBA season is down to 1 week to go. Chicago, this is the second of what will be a 4-game homestand. They beat Vegas a week ago today to clinch a playoff spot. Vegas comes back in, and then they finish with Indiana on Sunday. So they'll have a few days off. They play Vegas on Friday, then Indiana is here on Sunday. Washington, as you said, that huge game in Brooklyn on Friday night, and then finish with Minnesota at home a week from today.
The most important thing for Chicago right now is for them to feel good about the way they're playing heading into the playoffs. They have lost out early the last couple of years, exiting in situations. Obviously, Hamby Heave is a little bit of an exception, but you know, you want to feel good about your rotations, about the chemistry of your team, about the way they're playing, and I don't know that James Wade can feel good about this.
That good production from his bench, and what was probably a desperation move that worked out for them. And we asked him today, you know, you're playing a Washington team. They split the first 2 games. They're without Atkins, Hines Allen, Deladon. And he said, usually we don't play very well when good players or star players are out. And they went through stretches today where they you know, down by 18, and they might not have, looks like they won't have enough time to dig out of it.
But it really wasn't their defense. You know, they scored 71 points. This offense is too good to only score 71 points. And credit Washington. I mean, they've been physical. They've played scouting report defense. They've taken away the lane. They did their part as well.
Mike Thibault calls a timeout. Washington and Chicago each with 1 timeout to go. Candace Parker having a discussion.
The out of bounds is being reviewed
with Angelica Suffren as they are going to review that. Cheryl Flores going to look to see whose ball it is, and it was actually Candace who was right in front of us was saying, hey, review it.
Yeah, because that play earlier, and it was in the first half, when they called it out on Candace Parker, she didn't touch it.
Yeah, so they said it was out on Quigley.
I don't know that Quigley touched that. No, Allie Quigley, unless she did with the right hand, I don't. Trying to see if she poked it out from behind. No, it doesn't look like she touched it.
after review. The call on the floor is being overturned. The ball's last touched by Plaisance. The clock will be reset to 23.6.
That's correct.
And if they believe that Quigley had fouled Plaisance,
There are 24 seconds left to go, so the shot clock is
Is there a ball?
off.
Hey, no
Chicago down 8. Dolson is the only non-starter in. She is in for Azurá Stevens, who has a season-high 18 points today. Double-double for Candace Parker, 12 points and 11 rebounds. Now what? Not deciding where they should throw the ball in, and that's exactly where Steph Dolson is standing. Anderson looking for Quigley, who's being blanketed by Walker Kimbrough. Cloud gets in the way. Boy, what a game for Natasha Cloud.
While managing foul trouble.
Yeah. She's got 5 of them right now. Got a couple of quick ones early. Quigley's 3-point shot has been off this afternoon. And the Washington Mystics up by as many as 18. Chicago cut it to 2, but Washington with a strong finish. Mike Thibault and the Mystics, as magical as their nickname, they just continue to win games when they are really so shorthanded.
The fight from the Washington Mystics today, and now they are securely in that 8th spot. Still some games to go, but what we saw today from Tina Charles and Natasha Cloud, very impressive. And Shatori Walker Kimbrough.